So one of the things that makes Jinwoo Song as powerful as he is of course his massive arsenal, or better, his massive army, because yes, the guy literally has an entire army willing to fight and die for him at all times. But the crazy thing is, the army can't actually even die. They're already dead. They are shadows. Their existence depends on Jinwoo, which technically means he just has an entire army willing to fight for him at all times, which is obviously absolutely insane. And that army is what we are going to be talking about today. Like, share, and subscribe, as well as comment down below on any thoughts that have about this video. Now, before getting right into the video, let me just state that I'm going to be talking about the army he has by the end of season 2 of the solo leveling anime, not any further than this point in time. Now let's begin, right? We'll start off by talking about his mages. See, he has a couple of mages on his side, all of which are around B rank in terms of power and can actually unify their attacks to make them more powerful enough to hurt A rank and S rank level characters, which is obviously incredible. And then he has a couple dozen ice bears, which obviously are around B rank as well. They're also incredibly powerful and very, very ferocious. And then he has hundreds of B rank soldiers, hundreds of them, and that on its own implies him to be one of the most powerful characters throughout the entirety of solo leveling, simply by having an army consisting of hundreds of B rank soldiers. But that's obviously not even it, because he has these giant ants which can contend with A rank level hunters. They are around B to A rank in terms of power, and he has hundreds of these giant ants as well, further enforcing the fact that he is one of the most powerful characters throughout the entirety of solo leveling. And then he has the high orcs, and guess what, they also can contend with A rank level hunters, as they are also around high B rank to A rank levels of power, and he has a few hundred of these high orcs as well. And it was literally stated that if the high orcs that were working for Tusk, if they had escaped their dungeon, they would be able to flatten cities before anyone could actually stop them, which is absolutely insane and further emphasizes how dangerous and how powerful they actually were. But that is obviously still not it, because then Jinwoo has 5 characters which are easily at A rank levels of power. The first 3 will of course be Tusk's generals, or Kurgelgon's generals, all of which were more powerful than almost every other A rank right here, and also more powerful than all the other high orcs which could already contend with A rank level hunters. So that would easily imply them to be A rank level. But then you've got Tank, who by the end of season 2 is also firmly A rank level character. And then you've got Kaisel, the dragon of Baran, the demon monarch. Now Kaisel is also an easily A rank level being, also capable of taking out a variety of different other powerful creatures, and also those giant ants which are also again around A rank levels of power. So these 5 characters are easily at A rank levels of power. But then you've got Iron. Now when Iron was originally turned into Jinwoo's shadow, he was already at A rank levels of power, and he only continued to grow as the series progressed and as he fought alongside Jinwoo. And by the end of season 2, I believe it is quite possible that he is around S rank levels of power, because he has grown quite drastically in terms of power. He's able to defeat a variety of different high orcs, a variety of different demons, and also those giant ants with absolute and utter ease. By the end of season 2, I think it's quite possible that he's around S rank levels of power. And then you've got the characters that are firmly S rank levels of power, and that is first of all Egress, who, well, Jinwoo himself stated that Egress is at S rank levels of power, and he also did give Jinwoo a run for his money when they first fought, and at that time Jinwoo was already around A rank levels of power. Egress also gave Jinwoo Ruler's Command, which is a great ability that Jinwoo has used in a variety of different ways in his many battles after defeating Egress. So Egress is a character who is insanely powerful, capable of easily defeating high orcs, giant ants, and a bunch of other demons, and is literally stated to be S rank levels of power. But then you've got Tusk. Now Tusk, before he was transformed into Jinwoo's shadow, was obviously known as Kurgelgon, and he was already around high A rank to S rank levels of power when he was originally transformed. But he only grew in terms of power as he fought alongside Jinwoo, which should, in my opinion, mean that he should be around S rank levels of power by the end of the season, especially when he has access to the Sphere of Avarice, which amplifies his power to a completely different level. I mean, he has quite a few different abilities naturally. He has a powerful shield, he has poisons and curses, he has powerful fire magic, which on a regular basis could perhaps destroy buildings, and with the massive amplifier given to him by the Sphere of Avarice, I mean, he could just level an entire city. and he has gravitational abilities that'll easily allow him to take out A rank level hunters. So yeah, Tusk by the end of season 2 I believe is around S rank levels of power. Then obviously you've got the latest transformed being of Jinwoo. We've got Beru, the former Ant King, the only one of the shadows that can actually talk. Now, Beru, prior to being transformed into Jinwoo's shadow, was not just an S rank level character. He far exceeded the normal S rank levels of power and was like a national threat. He was a national level character, as he was easily able to defeat a variety of different S ranks. I mean, it wasn't even really a close fight. He one-shot every single S rank he came up against, further emphasizing how he is far greater than the normal S rank levels of power. And even with Jinwoo, he shall continue to get more powerful. I mean, he even has his poison, which is quite lethal to even S rank level hunters. So yeah, that is Jinwoo's army, right? He's got a few mages which can unify their attacks to hurt A to S rank level characters. He has a couple dozen ice bears, which are obviously quite powerful. He's got hundreds of B rank soldiers, hundreds of A to B rank giant ants, and hundreds of A to B rank high orcs. He's got 5 beings which are easily at A rank levels of power. He's got 1 being that might very well be at S rank levels of power. Then he's got 2 beings which are easily at S rank levels of power, and 1 being who far exceeds the normal S rank levels of power. By the end of season 2 of Solo Leveling, this is Jinwoo's army, and with this army, Jinwoo could literally conquer entire nations. With this army alone, he's a national level character. Anyway, that's all I've got for y'all for today. I'm sure many people are going to have a lot of comments and thoughts about this. It's completely understandable. If you do, please leave them down below. This is MC Info, and I'm out.